practice that has been researched and studied and taught for over 100 years. It comes from a belief that hurting people, animals, or the environment is unnecessary to achieve the goals we want to achieve. Although it's been studied and taught for a long time, it's most important to regard the idea of non-violence as something which is much more personal. It's not an abstract or distant idea. Non-violence is something which should mean something to us as well. Today, we live in very violent times as a global community, as a country, and as individuals. And of course, what we all want is peace and harmony, which is why we gathered here today at Occupy Democracy. Non-violence removes the illogical thinking that we can make the world a less violent place by using violence as a tool to achieve that. Or to use the famous Gandhi quote, "Be the change you wish to see in the world. If you want a less violent world, how can you use violence to achieve that aim?" And you can take that quote and the concept of non-violence to a deeper level. Is there violence in the food that you eat? Has violence been used to give you the food that you eat? Or is there violence in the clothes that you wear through exploitation? Is there violence in the language that you use to others? Maybe you'd agree that the policies of our coalition governments are also violent. Economic violence through welfare cuts and the abolition of the Independent Living Fund for people with disabilities is a form of violence. Violence against the structure of our communities by cuts to public services, closing libraries, nursery schools and community centres under the lie of austerity. This is a form of violence too. Environmental violence by supporting energy companies through the promotion of fracking and by the government being apathetic about the need for sustainable energy jobs. Would you agree there is violence in the use of zero-hour contracts for workers that don't know when they wake up whether they'll earn any money that day until they get a text saying come to work?
Right guys, just give you an advisory under the bylaws, you can't attach anything to any statue of them. Can I ask you to remove it please? That's the advisory, thank you.
I'm aware of the threat of data flowing out your right hand. And imagine it was around the third hole.
You have the joke.
Really falling all of it.
Sticks you just lit up there are actually a fire hazard. Would you take them down?
A fire hazard, they're incense sticks. We're doing a meditation, it's to cleanse the air.
No, I'm just giving you an advisory that they're not actually allowed
What,
there.
can I just
Take them
ask,
down.
are you for real? That's absolutely ridiculous. This is a spiritual meditation.
I'm just giving you advisory. It's up to you whether you take it or not. But they are.
Really touching in on that compassion we feel in our hearts for everybody, for everything. All money, then their home. All money, then their home. On to the jewel in the heart of the mountain. Please join it with your hearts, with your souls.
Countries are competing with each other around the world and they need to be working together to tackle problems.
You are committing a complete social responsibility act. You're not allowed peace or anything
Around the world and they die.
Will you take it over to where you're sitting?
Yeah,
wicked.
I'm going to get arrested, you understand?
3 men in a tent. Such a bad crime of the century, eh?
No, it's actually against the law to put a tent up on these premises, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
What about the homeless people that need to sleep somewhere to sleep?
You know it's against the law to put a tent up here and they face being arrested.
And you think that's a good law? You think that's a good law?
I'm explaining to you that's what's going on, yeah?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I'm just explaining to you that's what's going on.
Yourselves, am I completely sane doing what I'm doing right now? I know what it looks like from here. Gentlemen, 3 public kidnapping happening to 3 peaceful meditators in a tent.
Well done, officers. You've actually stopped serious crimes going on today. Well done, officers, stopping big crimes going on in the City of London while there's paedophiles in that building and you stand around and do nothing. Shame on you! Assault! Shame on you! It's twisting his arms, look at that! Aggressiveness!
Just to let you know what's going on, there's some people in uniform that have just attacked some people that are not in uniform who are in a tent. That's right, they were in a tent and the police wanted the tent for some reason. Nothing.
Look at that aggressiveness! That hurts! Look, he's actually bleeding! Gandhi's feet! They have no shame!
Take him away to Harriet, he's arrested for obstruction. You are witnessing it here in 2015.
No shame!
The kidnapping of a peaceful man.
Only a peaceful meditator. In the interest of Gandhi.
Why are you arresting?
Gandhi's feet are charged.
You're arresting for charge. How can you arrest him for sitting?
Alright, don't pull on the fucking handcuffs, man. You're going to hurt him. Why are you pulling on the handcuffs?
Come on. Why are you running?
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Look how they're using the handcuffs to control him.
Mahatma Gandhi would be...
Why don't you go and arrest the paedophiles in Westminster?
Exploration and investment, not criminalise peaceful protest in the seat of Parliament. My name's Donica, and I am being brutally arrested at the feet of Gandhi. And I think this is a disgrace. They should be arresting Nick Clegg for selling steel and peerages, not investing in raw material for America in such a brutal way. How do you stop?
Come on, get you, Donna.
Look what they've done today. Look at the nuisance. Gandhi and the notion.
Shame on you lot! Shame on you! Arresting a peaceful man!
Represent us. Take care, man. We do not represent us.
Why don't you arrest that shamefulness in there? Wouldn't want to arrest your own officers abusing someone, would you not? Let them have that.
That's the politicians and police, isn't it?
Dollop! We love you, Dollop! We love you! Doing a grand job. Go and arrest some paedophiles.
No fucking police.
Go and arrest the paedophiles. Just to let you know,
I'm not touching you.
just to let you know, they're taking your stuff back to where we were last night. All right, Jason? Yeah. Peace and love. Yeah, man. God. Peace and love.
I'll take your guitar and everything, all right, mate.
You get off. Yeah, you got me, so you don't need to film me. Well, it was clear that one was full earlier on. This one's now full, so that'll be that one.
What is the charge?
You know, I'll do your job for you.
What is the gentleman being charged for? What is the charge? Who's the rest of them?
I haven't been read my rights. I haven't been read my rights. I haven't been read my rights. It's an illegal detention. I haven't been read my rights. I'm being kidnapped.
Well, protect the paedophiles.
We're speaking against peace.
Protect the paedophiles. Arrest innocent people for calmly demonstrating.
Will you grab him? Hello?
Don't put your feet up.
Hello, will you grab him?
Yeah, stop drinking your coffee.
Everybody go on Parliament Square.
Stop drinking your coffee.
Go on Parliament Square. Peace. Peace and love. Go on Parliament Square.
Well, give him a dig. You know you want to. Wait for the door to be shut. How many deaths in custody, eh? How many deaths in custody? Go and arrest a paedophile in that building instead of arresting peaceful protesters. Scumbags.
So I can help you.
No?